Hello everyone, so today I'll be showing you guys on how to make this cute little birdie. So make sure to watch this video until the end. So for the materials that we'll be using in this project is 5 ply cotton yarn in pink color, white, black, and also yellow. And for the hook, I'll be using 3.0mm hook and a stitch marker and also darning needle, and don't forget your scissor. And also you will be needing some fibers for the stuffing. So for the body part, I'll be using pink color for this area. So I'm gonna grab my pink yarn, and then I'm going to start off with a magic ring. So how you do a magic ring is that you hold your yarn like this, and then you wrap your yarn to the right and then to the left so that you get an X like this. And then you notice there are two parts of the X, the bottom yarn and the top yarn. So you're going to insert your hook under the bottom yarn and then wrap the top yarn, pull it like this, and then you're going to release it and hold it like this. So to secure the ring, we are going to make a chain. So how you do a chain is that you're going to wrap your yarn like this, and then you're going to pull through this loop into this loop like this. So now we have a chain here, and we have a magic ring. So for the first round, we are going to start off with 8 single crochet in this magic ring. So how you do a single crochet is that firstly you are going to insert your hook inside the ring like this, and then you're going to yarn over like this. Sorry, let me do it again. Insert your hook and then yarn over, and then you're going to pull through this yarn like this. So now you'll notice that we have 2 loops on our hook. So we're going to yarn over again and grab this yarn and pull through into these 2 loops like this. 1, 2. So that is our first single crochet in this magic ring. So I will use my stitch marker to mark the first stitch like this. You can see the V there, so we are going to insert our stitch marker under the V like this. So we are going to repeat the same thing for another 7 times. So insert your hook, yarn over, and then yarn over again and pull through. So another 6 times. So for the first round, you are going to have 8 single crochet. So how do you count it? You can start by counting your first stitch and count the V. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can see the ring size is big. So you're going to make it small by pulling this tail like this. And then we are going to close our round 1 by undo the stitch marker first, and then we're going to insert our hook into the first V like this. So we are going to make a slip stitch, and then we are going to yarn over and pull through, and then we're going to pull through into this loop. So that is our slip stitch and how we are going to close all of our round in our upcoming round. So we are done with our first round. Okay, now we are going to start our second round by chaining 1 like this. So this is how we are going to start all of our round, by chaining 1, yarn over, and then pull through. And then you can see we already made our slip stitch before here, so we are going to insert our hook in this stitch where we did our slip stitch to make our first single crochet. For this second round, we are going to make an increase in each single crochet that we have. An increase means that we are going to make 2 sets of single crochet in the same stitch. So now we have 8 single crochet. So if we make 2 single crochet in each of the stitch, we are going to end up with 16 single crochet at the end of round 2. So we are going to make our first single crochet in the stitch that you did your slip stitch before. So that is our first single crochet, and I'm going to mark the stitch. And then we are going to insert our hook in the same place again. And do our second set of single crochet. Like that. So we are going to repeat until we reach our final stitch. So make sure you have 16 single crochet, and you can see there is a gap here. So this is our slip stitch before that we did. So we're just going to ignore this and then do our slip stitch in the first V, same as before. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over, and pull through like that. So that is our second round. To start our round 3, we are going to chain 1, and then we are going to start with a single crochet in the first stitch. And then we are going to mark our first stitch. And then in the next stitch, we are going to do an increase. So 1, 2, and then in the next stitch we are going to do only 1 single crochet, and then we are going to make 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So we're going to make 1 single crochet and then an increase, 1 single crochet, increase. So that is how we are going to repeat the pattern until the end of round 3. So this is our last stitch for this round, and then I'm going to do a slip stitch. So by the end of this round we are going to have 24 stitches. Now we are done with the bottom part, and then we are going to make the height of the body. Okay, for round 4 we are going to chain 1, and then we are going to make single crochet all around until the final stitch. So meaning that we are going to have 24 stitches for round 4. So we are going to start our round 4. We are going to repeat it until round 6. 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do single crochet all around. So I'm done with round 4. So we're going to repeat the pattern until round 6. So I'm moving on to round 5. So I just finished my round 6, and you can see we have a gap here, so we're going to close it by pulling this tail like that, just a bit more. Okay, now we're going to make the hand. Okay, so for round 7 we're going to start by chaining 1 as usual, and then I'm going to do like this. Oops, like this. Okay, so I'm going to start with single crochet. So we're going to do 6 single crochet first. We will start our first single crochet, and then I'm going to mark this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the next stitch we are going to do a double crochet, a cluster of double crochet. So how do you do that? Is firstly you are going to yarn over, then you're going to insert your hook in the next stitch, which is here, and then you're going to yarn over again, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. 1, 2. Now we have 2 loops on our hook, so we're going to ignore this. We're going to yarn over again, insert our hook in the same stitch we did just now, which is this one, yarn over and pull through, and then we're going to yarn over, pull through only 2 loops. 1, 2. So now we have 3 loops on our hook. So we're going to repeat the same thing again, yarn over, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, Now we have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to do it again for another 2 times. And the last one. Okay, now you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on our hook. So now we're going to yarn over and then pull through all 6 loops. So that is our cluster of double crochet. So next we're going to move on the next stitch, which is here. We're going to do a single crochet. So this is your loop and this is your hook. So you're going to insert your hook here, yarn over and do a single crochet. And then just going to push it. So that is our hand. So and then we're going to do 8 single crochet. So we did the first one, so we're going to make another 7 single crochet. This is our second. And then third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to do a cluster of double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull through only 2 loops, 1. So we're going to repeat that for another 4 times. And then this is the third one. This is the last one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on our hook. So as before, we are going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops. And then continue by doing a single crochet in the next stitch, which is here. And then we're just going to push it to the front like that. So now we're going to continue to do single crochet until the end of our round. So now we're going to do a slip stitch to end our round 7. So now we're going to cut the yarn with our scissor like this, and then just going to pull and then just pull it. So that is our round 7. So now you can grab your white yarn to start our round 8. Okay, now I have my white yarn. Okay, so we're going to insert our hook in the same place we did our slip stitch just now, which is here. I'm just going to ignore this yarn. Okay, and then you're going to grab your white yarn and hold it like this. You're going to use your hook and hold your white yarn and pull through like this. And then you're going to chain one and then chain another one. So we're going to chain 2 here. Okay, so in the same stitch, so for round 8 we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to single crochet. We're going to single crochet all over the round from round 8. So we are going to single crochet all around from round 8 until round 13. So this is our round 8. We're going to single crochet all around while carrying our tail. So this is my first stitch. And I'm going to insert my hook like this, yarn over, make sure the 2 tail is on top of my hook because I'm carrying it over, and then I'm just going to do my single crochet as usual while carrying all the tails, so I don't have to weave it at the end. So when you reach this part, you're just going to you are going to do the single crochet as usual. You can see the V here, so you're going to insert your hook there by carrying this over. And then this one. So if you already carry this tail for long enough, you can just let it be like this and just continue doing single crochet without carrying it anymore. You just want it to be secure so it will not be undone. Okay, and then we're going to do a slip stitch here at the first stitch, which is this one. And then continue our round 9. So we're going to repeat same thing until round 13. So meet you guys. Okay, now I'm done with my round 13, so I'm going to start round 14. So we're going to close our head, so you can see like it's a bit like that, so you can just stretch it. Okay, so we're going to chain 1 and then we're going to do a single crochet first, and then we're going to insert our stitch marker, and then we're going to do a decrease. So to do a decrease, you can see like there are two parts of the V, the back and the front. So we are going to insert our hook into the front part of the V in the next V, which is this my current stitch. So this is my next stitch. So I'm going to insert my hook there, and then I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to insert my hook there, and then in the next stitch also I'm going to insert my hook there, only the front part, and then I'm going to yarn over and pull through all the two front loops. So 1, 2, and then I have 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and then pull through. So that is how you do a decrease. So I did my first single crochet and then a decrease. So I'm going to insert my hook in the next stitch, which is here, and then I'm going to make a single crochet, and then I'm going to make a decrease like this one, and then the second one, only the front part, yarn over and pull through all 2 loops like that, and then yarn over and pull through all loops. So that is our second decrease. So we're going to repeat all of the pattern until our last stitch. Okay, now I am done with row 14. So I'm going to get my fiber, and then I'm going to insert the fiber into this little ducky. I'm going to insert the fiber into this little birdie. Before that, I'm going to stretch a bit, and then so make sure at the end of round 14 we're going to have 16 stitches. Just going to insert it. Okay, I think that is enough. Just going to put this aside. Okay, so now we're going to start our final round. So make sure you chain 1 first, and then we're going to do decrease all over the round. Okay, so this is the first V, and so we're going to make our first decrease in this round. This is the first. I'm going to mark this one with a stitch marker and move on to the next stitch. So by the end of this round, you will have 8 stitches. I'm going to undo this and then do a slip stitch. Now we're going to do the slip stitch. And then I'm going to cut the yarn. Going to close the head. And pull it like this. And just push this. Oops. Okay, now we're going to close the gap here. So we're going to use this tail and our darning needle to close the gap. Okay, now we're going to insert our needle only at the front loop, the same as we did with our decrease. Just going to insert like this. You don't have to put it all, just insert first. Until the end of our final stitch. Okay, now you pull it all like this, and then we will close the gap. Okay, like that. Just pull it, and then we're going to weave the tail so that it is secure. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna weave it. I'm gonna insert it at the middle and then just randomly just insert this again and pull it. And then this excess we're going to pull and cut it. I'm just going to stretch it again. So now we're done with the body and the head, so we're going to do the face. Okay, now we can use the yellow yarn to do the mouth. So we don't need much, just a few centimeters. I'm going to insert the yellow yarn first. Okay, and then I'm going to poke anywhere. So firstly, I'm going to count from this hand. You can see this pink, so I'm going to count 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is where I'm gonna start my mouth. So and this one also I'm going to count 3. 1, 2, 3. So here 1, 2, 3 and 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the size of my mouth. So first I'm going to insert from behind like this, and then count 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's going to insert there. And then 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to insert there and put my needle here. Like that. Just going to, I'm going to do like 3 times just so that I get like the size that I wanted. It is up to you guys on how you like it. This is how I'm going to do mine. I think I like it this much, but if you guys want it to be like more, you can add more. I think I'm gonna add another one. And then I'm just going to put my needle here like this. Just gonna put it. So now we have like our excess yarn. So I'm going to cut this yarn. I'm going to tie a knot first so that you can secure the mouth. And then there's another one. And I'm just going to cut all of it. And then I'm going to use the back of my darning needle to push it into the head to hide it. I'm just going to look. Okay, now ready. We have our birdie. So now we're going to make the eyes. So the eyes I'm going to count. Okay, this one. So I'm going to do the next stitch, which is here. This until here and until here. So that is where I'm going to do the eyes. Just a bit above here and here. So I'm going to grab my black yarn and then I'm going to insert. Okay, so I'm going to insert from here up here, and then so where I'm going to put the eyes is that this is the next stitch. So I'm going to put it up here and here. So I'm going to insert from below this one, and then here the above one. I'm just going to insert randomly like this. I'm going to see the direction of the eyes. Just put it a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to insert again in the same place where I poke out, and insert where I want to do my next eye, which is this one. Like that, and then I'm just going to insert here and anywhere above. just so that I get the eyes to look upwards. I'm just going to pull it to make it a bit small. Just going to adjust it a bit. Okay, so that is the eyes. And then I'm going to go inside here again and then go to the first place where I insert my black yarn here. And then I'm going to tie a knot. And then second knot. Okay, I'm going to cut it. Use my darning needle to push it into. And then if you feel like it looks a bit weird, just kind of like push it and just I like to make it look like this. So now our little birdie is done. So now the tutorial for this little birdie is done. Thank you for watching, and please like this video if you enjoyed this tutorial, and make sure to let me know if you guys have any suggestion on what tutorial should I do next. Bye. Thank you.